Hello, students. We are doing the wrap-up of Chapter 1, Part 2 here. We are on page 32, and I'm doing number 15. And it says, write the exponential equation. First of all, is it growth or decay? Now, if you look at your table here, what is happening with the numbers? These numbers are going one at a time. That's important to note. Now, what's happening with these numbers? That's right, they're going down. So is that growth or decay? You are correct. It is decay. Now we have to figure out what B is and what A is. It doesn't have something nice like a number already on 0 right here, so we know what A is. We're going to have to figure it out. Now, since these are going by 1, we can take this and divide it by that. So I take the second number, 27,648, and I divide it by the number in front of it, 36864. Now, if I divide it and I get a number greater than 1, I know I've done something wrong because I've decided over here it's decay. So I take my calculator here and I put in 27648 and I divide it by 36864. And it equals 0.75. So that will be our B. So now we know if we multiply this 36,864 by 0.75, or we multiply that 0.75 with this, we get that. And if we want to test it out, make sure we put 0.75 times 36864, and we get 27,648. Now, to get the number up here, we take 36,864, and we're going to divide by 0.75 instead of multiply. So divide by 0.75. And that is 49,152. So we go ahead and put that right in the chart. I'm going to put that. 49,152. Okay. Then we take that 49,152. And again, right here we take this number. We're going to multiply it. Divide it by 0.75. If we multiplied it by 0.75, we'll get this number. So we're going to divide it by 0.75. Now, I got 65,536. Okay? All right. So your equation is going to look something like this. That is what A is, 65,536. In your equation, Y equals A times B raised to the power of T, or X. Let's see, are they doing something on time? Or, let's see. Oh, it doesn't really say whether it's alone or anything, so we're just going to leave it X. Okay. So again, you can test this out. Multiply this by 0.75 to get this, times 0.75 to get that. Now, if I had divided or multiplied wrong, these numbers would be lower. You have to make sure if they're going lower, they keep going lower. If they're going higher, they keep going higher. So that's one way to double check and see if you have the right answer. Okay, we're going to go on to page 33. Okay, it says the graph and table represent the decrease in the water level in 2 tanks. We need to figure out the rate for tank A and the rate for tank B. Which tank is draining faster? Okay, so on tank A, we have 0, 10, and 1 looks like 7.5. So to figure that out, again, this is like our XYT chart. And we say 7.5 divided by 10, because we're going this way, to figure out what the rate is. So take our handy dandy calculator, 7.5 divided by 10 equals 0.75. So 0.75. Now we have to do our rate is 1 minus that, because that's our factor. So it's draining at a rate of 25%, because when you subtract that, it's 0.25, and when you change it to a percent, it's 25%. So we know the rate for tank A is draining at a rate of 25%. Now we look over here at tank B. It says investment B, it should be tank B. And we see 15 to 1050 to 7.35. We're just going to take 1050 and we're going to divide that by 15. So 10.5 divided by 15. Handy dandy calculator. 10.5 divided by 15. Okay, I've got 0.7. 0.7. Now our rate is 1 minus 0.7. 0.3. Change that to a percent and it's 30%. So that is the rate for draining tank B. So which one is draining faster? Tank B. Okay. All right, make sure you show your work, students. You can do the rest of this. There may be some work in the white packet as well. You rock!